Hey everybody, Freddie here. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just started doing it because I'm kind of new to the YouTube thing. So, of course, I didn't do like before or whatnot, but I had bought some new mirrors for the Stang, as well as took off the door sills so I can scuff them up, paint them, the interior trim. Here's where we at right here. Got two of them. Got two coats on that. About to do a coat or two on these, and then the rest I'll just do on the car out there. Obviously not tonight, another day. Just got it back from the body shop. And of course the exterior trim was looking a little too bland, of course worn and shaded in certain spots. So going to redo all the exterior trim, like the hockey sticks as we call them with the convertibles, and the other pieces. I did the cowl and the wipers a while back, so those are already done. But yeah, probably could do another coat or two on here. I really love how the SEM trim black coats these. It's, puts on a good coat and goes on well. So yeah, sorry I didn't do like a before. Actually I still have the rear hinges that are kind of weathered, so maybe once the weather gets, not the weather, excuse me, once I do it in daylight, then I will maybe show how the rest of it is looking out there. But that's kind of where we're at. Might continue on through the night, just doing some of these pieces that I can do in here and kind of go from there. So just how I go over like with the prep on whenever I do the exterior trim, whether it be on my car or I've done them on my buddy's vehicle as well already. Basically what I do is I kind of take the scuff pad, take one of these maroon pads here, and kind of cut it up, scuff it up, so obviously give it some grip for the adhesion of the spray, and then obviously clean it up because you don't want any of those residue from scuffing it. So clean it pretty good, wipe it down, use like a solvent or something to that effect to clean it well. And then basically on the mirrors I just used like a black primer. It still kind of looks like it's kind of broken up in certain spots. I'm still kind of putting my coats on it, but pretty much what I did is I put like a black primer, and then this is actually the second coat here of the SEM exterior trim paint. So I'm gonna kind of keep on progressing, probably giving it about like 20 minutes per coat for it to kind of dry out, and then yeah, kind of keep spraying them. Thankfully I was able to reuse my my door sills, or just because the ones that you get from the aftermarket places, they're kind of really rubbery, and I put a set into my buddy's and I scuffed it up and I painted it, but then I realized that it was just too rubbery. And I understand that these are rubbery from the rubber from the factory, kind of rubbery. But when I like, these don't feel too bad. Like they don't feel like really grippy or really rubbery. Like these, you could tell they're rubber to an extent, but they're not. I don't know, whenever they've been on my vehicle on a hot day, you touch them and it's not like they feel real pliable, I did put a set on my buddy's car, and I kind of wanted them to kind of match the rest of his exterior trim, and I coated them. And then you notice when it's really hot, these are really tacky because of the rubber. And I don't know what, I'm sure there's some rhyme or reason why Ford kind of had like a rubber backing on them or over on it, but these aren't too bad. Obviously they've been weathered. I'm assuming been with the vehicle. I haven't, my car's an 88, so it's probably about 34 35 years old at this point, so I'm sure it's seen its days, but they weren't in bad shape actually. But of course I wanted to match the mirrors and the rest of the exterior trim, so I just kind of scuffed them and paint them up so they'll match. And yeah, that's about it. We'll kind of progress on and hopefully get more footage for you. Thank you. So of course here I am, once again, going ahead of myself instead of trying to film, but feeling the groove, so I just decided just to start taping it off. These are my dorsal covers that are off, obviously. So I started masking off. I bought this thing off of Amazon to kind of help protect from the overspray. But yeah, so I probably will end up doing this tonight. I think I said I would wait for the day, but kind of want to bang it all out. Honestly, I just got the car back, and with this summer in New England and Massachusetts, I think we got rain probably be 13 or 14 out of the 16 weekends that we had available to us since June 1st. So most likely, since I got the car back, we'd like to at least hit like a cruise night or a car show or something to that effect. So I'm gonna try to bang it out so I can get the car looking back to par one. Not that it wasn't, but of course you can see, you know, right there, you know, weathered, worn down. It was looking like that before I started sanding it or scuffing it up, and then of course it doesn't match. I think if you look on this side, I kind of tested to see how the dorsal would look after I painted it black, but then you can kind of see the difference, of course, new to old or what it was. So yeah, so just burning the midnight oil. It's probably about close to 10 o'clock, but I'm gonna probably do it, so then maybe tomorrow put the mirrors back on it, and then yeah, these are the old ones, so I'll put the new ones on it that I've painted earlier, and then throw it together. And you know, it's currently Wednesday night, so Thursday, Friday, weekend's coming up, so be able to cruise it out and enjoy it again. So all right, got it all messed up. Probably a bit of an overkill, but probably want to be more careful than anything else because of the cloth top. Don't want any overspray getting on that. So kind of bought this on Amazon. Very good, kind of convenient to use, especially obviously tape and mask off stuff. So going to spray it and maybe put about 2 to 3 coats of it and get it done. Sorry, the video is kind of all over the place. Honestly, I wasn't really planning on creating a video. Just kind of glad to get the car back from the shop and kind of want to do a few things to it so I can enjoy it, especially since it's coming towards the end of the season up in the Northeast. So first coat down. Looks pretty decent, or pretty good actually. I kind of, again, I like how the SEM exterior trim just kind of just levels out real good. You know, no matter how much you put down of it, to be honest with you. So first coat down, you can actually see it's actually covering where it was kind of worn through already. Got some separation there. I might just scuff it. Might have put it to a little bit too probably put it a little bit too thick on that corner there, but other than that, looks pretty good. So I'll let it kind of dry up, put coat number 2 on, see how it goes. Here's the finished product. Put about 2 coats on it, 2 thick coats. You can actually see looks pretty good. About to rip it out now, and yeah, continue on. Probably put the mirrors on tomorrow. I think I have to kind of re-scuff them up. I don't like how they kind of flashed out, so not sure if it's something with the plastic or how I prepped it, but I kind of prepped it how I did the rest of this, and all of this stuff seems to be coming out okay. It's just unfortunately the mirrors, I've scuffed them, re-scuffed them a few times, so we'll see if I can't get them to work. The reason why I got the new mirrors was because the motors are gone, but I can live with the mirrors how they are. I'm the only one that drives it, so once I set the mirrors to what they are, then it'll be what it is. So, but we'll see. And then I don't know. I'm not too sure if I should do this trim or not. Seems, you know, it is kind of worn and faded, but I don't want to get too involved with don't want to get too involved with it just yet, I don't think. So we'll see. If it doesn't flow with the rest of it, then yeah, I'll just scuff it up and do it as well. So here it is, everything taken off. Looks so much better, especially when it was worn here on the hinges, and then I just got the trunk lid replaced to get rid of the luggage rack. So that was, you know, fresh new paint, of course, on the old worn hinges. So it was really bugging me, so I'm glad I painted it out. So then you can kind of see the other side as well. You know, this side was worn, paint was worn through, so hinges look a lot better, obviously, against the new luggage rack. And yeah, came out pretty good. So tomorrow I'll probably put the rest of this back together, put the mirrors on it, and then kind of see how it flows with the mirrors along with this. This is a little bit more weathered as well, but maybe I'll do it. Hopefully it's a warm day. I can probably drop the top back, mask it real quick, scuff it, and then get it going. So all right, well, I think that's it for tonight. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Kind of jumped ahead, didn't finish recording anything or documenting it, but here's the finished thing. Like I said, I was kind of all over the place with it, but all the exterior trim is done. Came out pretty good. Ended up doing the front while I was at it, just so it looked all natural and even. But so looks good. Before paint was worn through, you can actually see the metal of the hinges or the material for it, so gives it a much better look with it. So